Yes, people, what is going on?
Oh, God.
Mouse on the south inside the house. As Dan would say, are you having a laugh?
No.
Right. Episode 6. What's going on in the world? What is happening? Myself, Ricky, and Brett, Laurie Lids in the house. Episode 6. Episode 6, brother.
Getting them up, we're getting them up, racking them up now, aren't we?
Getting them up. Let us know how you thought so far. Still a long way to go, but still just here. We're still here chatting away. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Chatting absolute shite.
So what's been cracking, Tinder King?
Are we cracking show with are we? You're the one with Tinder King and his name. I think we'll start with you, mate. You're not newbie, but how are you finding it?
Right, we're gonna move on. Right.
God.
We was having a conversation, yeah, about songs from box sets and films and stuff what stick in your head. Because for the last few days, Kate Bush has been in my head, mate. Stranger Things season 3. If you've not seen it, go and give it a watch because it's
spoilers.
Great. It's great. We won't give you no spoilers. Just let you know that Hopper died at the end.
Yeah, Hopper died. 11 killed him.
Yeah.
She went on a rampage.
Nah.
She's evil now.
But the song from Stranger Things, Kate Bush, Running Up That Hill, isn't it?
Is that
what it's called?
Yeah. So I've never even heard of it before.
Running up that hill, running up that hill. Oh yeah, do you know what? I had it on repeat yesterday. And if you've watched Stranger Things, the way Max walks about, this might be a little spoiler, but the way Max walks about with her headphones in, has to constantly listen to that song. That's what I was like yesterday.
You are
constant Max. On repeat. Call me Max.
Have you ever heard of that song before Stranger Things?
Yeah. I've heard of it before, but I never. It used to be one of them songs. It never come across my mind ever.
I think about it. I've never even heard of it. Like Kate Bush, anyone I know is that one where she does all that. That's the only song I knew her from. But yeah, it's a good song. Fits in well with the because it's 85 in it or 86 they're in. So obviously that'd be a new song.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good.
I think it was 86.
But I just thinking about other famous songs in films and stuff. Obviously, you've got the Titanic one. I think that's probably the most iconic song.
What, My Heart Will Go On?
Yeah. That's my guilty pleasure film.
Celine Dion, mate, I tell ya. Did I tell you this the other day?
Yeah, you said the other day.
Powerful. She's one of the most powerful singers. I love her. Just... Oh, you better think twice for the sake of our love. Yeah.
Ricky, this is Ricky's coming out party.
I want one of her songs at my funeral, mate.
Do you know what? It's probably a bit of a morbid conversation, but I got my 3 funeral songs picked out.
Do you know what? I've got my 3 funeral songs, but it changes from week to week. I'll hear a song, I think, yeah, I want that one actually.
Now,
have you got your 3? Let's see your 3.
Right, it's my
at the right moments as well. So, like, being what? Do you want to be buried or cremated?
I'm being buried. I couldn't be cremated.
Why?
Have you seen it, mate? Oh God! You know I'm dead.
You're not gonna feel it, are you?
I'm terrified because I watched like a little video. Like they get chucked in a little hole, and then there's a hole. Like
I've been to a cremation before.
Yeah,
so sad, man.
I couldn't.
Have you been to a funeral before?
Yeah, I've been to. 3 now. My life,
yeah. I've been to 2 funerals and, mate, I couldn't hack it. I can't. Like, they really get to me, man. Bad.
Yeah. But as I say,
my worst enemy could probably die, and I'll go to his funeral, and I'll probably still cry.
you got to get that picture. Have you seen that meme where he's like above the grave, had to make sure this guy's dead? Actually, if your enemy does. But anyway, yeah, your 3 funeral songs, because it's obviously the one you're walking out to, that you're being carried out to. Then there's
carried out from the car into the
there's
church.
that one. Then there's the one, I think, like in the middle, halftime. And then you got
halftime.
You got full time the reflection, haven't you? So
as I'm walking in, as the car is driving into the cemetery, and everyone's standing outside watching the car come in with me in the back, it's a bit mad, isn't it? Why am I even thinking about this? Yeah,
well,
but
it's fun to check.
I love, right? I'm not Scottish, but I love bagpipes.
Is that what you're coming into? Is it?
Yeah, I'm coming into some bagpipe tune, but I want it to be like a bagpipe version of like a song of my choice, not just like some up in the hills Braveheart stuff. I want like it to be a sort of like a little remix, isn't it?
A remix, a bit of D&B bagpipe, is it?
No, just like because I think what it was when my like great auntie to me, when she died, she came in, she drove in. Obviously, she didn't drive in.
I say she drove in. Quite that's impressive.
They drove the coffin into the cemetery up to the church.
Yeah,
and it was of bagpipes. And I'll tell you, man,
got you.
It proper got me, like, and I thought, wow,
yeah,
what a send off sort of thing. So that's probably what I'd have on the walk-in. What would your walk-in be?
Right, what?
I bet I can guess.
Well, it ain't a matter. Actually, he ain't got no songs.
Oh, right.
I'm not having any Elvis at the funeral. Elvis is too. It's either too love song or too happy in it. You can't have that at a funeral. But no, mine's Cast No Shadow, Oasis.
Oh my god, what a tune!
That's a fucking tune, mate. I'll be in my coffin.
Oasis. Yeah, Oasis was going to be my one when, if I'm getting cremated and I'm going through to be burnt, that was going to be my. What's so funny?
No, just wondering what it was going to be.
No, it was Oasis, Stop Crying Your Heart Out.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, you got to have like sad songs, don't you? You can't have like.
Yeah, because all of the stars are fading away, innit? Like, stop crying, get on with it, sort of thing.
But that's what I'm being carried into. Cast No Shadow. I love that song.
Yeah, I love that song as well.
It's a
brilliant song. And then right at the end, after you've been buried, everyone's like ready to just fuck off and go and get pissed. Celebrate the death of Lids.
Oh yeah, that song. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. Is Johnny Cash and his all fly away. So it's basically like an end of life song. It's basically saying like you're flying away now to God. It's a very nice song. It's only like 2 minutes, but it's from his album, like My Mother's Hymn Book.
Oh,
so it's quite like a religious song. I'm not religious, but I think the lyrics in it are nice.
What? Your mum does hymns?
No, Johnny Cash. Like the album was called My.
Oh, it's called Mother's. Oh,
like My Mum's Hymn Book or something like that.
I thought you stand there like every night at like 9 o'clock doing hymns with your mum or something.
Yeah, man. Oh, no, it's just like because he was quite religious, Johnny Cash. I love Johnny Cash, but I just like this song.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice. I'll send you over at the end. Yeah. If anyone's listening, just go and give it a like. It's only like a minute and a half, 2 minutes long.
Yeah, go and give that a listen, Johnny Cash.
What's yours? What's the one we're walking out to after we've said goodbye to?
I don't know. I haven't really thought of that one. What about James Blunt? Goodbye, my lover.
or your lover's on the bench, is it? Goodbye, my lover. That's a good song.
Goodbye, my friend.
I can't think of. Have you ever watched The Office US?
No, I've seen the UK one.
Oh, well, I reckon the American one's better. But I can't think of that song now, right? Thinking of Michael Scott. And also, yeah, you watched Gavin and Stacey? Uncle Bryn, I think he sings it as well. Driving.
Yeah, he does, yeah. Yeah, he does.
That's funny. I can't think of those songs, I think of them. What about your middle?
Huh?
I was gonna say, what would your middle song be? There's 3 songs, isn't it? That's what it would be.
Yeah, my middle song would be the "Stop Crying Your Heart Out" Oasis.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, mine's Broken Jake Bug.
I thought yours was "Cast No Shadow."
That's my walking in one. Like, they're carrying me in. That's the first one.
Oh, okay.
Middle one, Broken Jake Bug. Last one, Johnny Cash, I'll Fly Away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to play that little
Happy Days.
That little intro bit, that music bit again.
So if there's anyone listening to this and we die, make sure you get this message over, yeah, because it's what we want.
Yeah, it's here now forever. No one can get it wrong.
Right, what about a wedding song?
Now, this is the man behind me. Can't help falling in love. That gotta be your first dance, hasn't it?
Wise men say
only fools
singing
in September. But I know falling in love with you. Gotta be out.
What a tune.
Gotta be out.
What a tune.
What are you going with? You run up that hill.
Running up that road. I've got a few, man. What's that? There's a Whitney Houston one.
I wanna dance with somebody.
Nah.
Is that Whitney Houston?
I do like a bit of Phyllis Nelson. Move closer for the first dance. Move closer. Move your body real close until we feel like we're really making love. Fucking banger, mate. How can you not know about that?
No, I don't think I've heard that. You're right, Bill Withers. I want to
lean on me.
No, I want to spend the night. Bill Withers. Oh, that's a sexy song.
Yeah,
that's a making love song. It's a honeymoon song.
Love. Like Barry White, man. Love.
my everything. I think all the good songs are old, isn't they?
Yeah, do you know what? I was thinking that the other day.
I mean, no one's dancing to Jack Harlow, are they? Or fucking KSI or something.
Imagine being fucking old.
But yeah, it's true. Everyone dances to songs that are like 30, 40 years old.
Yeah, actually, I might have to change my funeral song.
But you're going old school.
To a bit of nah, man. Bit of Swedish House Mafia. Don't you worry, child.
Yeah, by the time you die, that'll be old school.
Yeah. Nah, I do think the older stuff's better. It's probably because we come from a different era. Like the people who was born probably after the 2000s probably think we're nuts. Because when I was born in the 90s, 1990, when I was about 10, probably a bit later than that, about 13, about 2003. And I used to be in the car with like my dad and stuff. And he used to listen to 80s stuff and 60s stuff. I used to always say, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, do you know what I mean?
You get S Club 7 on, man.
Shit. Like, I used to be into like my rap and grime and all of that. And then now, I'm like 30. Now, I listen to mainly 80s. I love a fucking bit of 50s and 60s. Do you know my 30th birthday? I had a massive party, yeah. Fancy dress. And it was a 50s and 60s theme. And all the music all night was 50s and 60s.
You appreciate it more when you get older, don't you? Because when you're young,
party.
The only thing you're interested in is new and like, you're not going to listen to Elvis when you're 12. You're going to be listening to whoever's number one in the chart.
Yeah. Do you listen to music when you go to sleep?
Yeah, I got my headphones by my bed.
What, you wear headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Beats headphones. Yeah, when I feel myself starting to go off, I'll take them off, yeah, but they do help me get to sleep.
I have to listen to music every single night, and like my phone sits next to me on my bedside table, and
what, no headphones?
Yeah, obviously, no headphones. Obviously, not blaring out. Do you know what I mean? But just enough so that I can even faintly hear it. On my Spotify, I've got all my playlists, and I always go for like the 80s love ballads and stuff like that.
Is it?
To just to get me asleep. Like, if I go to bed and I've got no music or no fan, I will not sleep, man. It will be a terrible night.
Yeah, well, I used to have it like I had to have the TV on to fall asleep, and I'd wake up when I fell asleep, turn off, and go back to sleep. But now I don't find myself watching TV. I just listen to music.
Yeah,
but
same.
I'll have every song I've got, so it could be Elvis, and then it might be Gigs the next song. But yeah, in my head, how I try to get sleep, I create stories to the songs that I'm listening to.
What, do you not have separate playlists?
Yeah, I've got separate playlists, but when I'm go to bed, I just have like all 1,100 songs I've got.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's just completely random. But that's what
I've got mad OCD with playlists and songs, man.
Yeah, well, I've got my shower playlist, which I listen to every day, and that's Elvis, Van Morrison.
How long do you spend in the shower?
I'm in there ages.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in there about half an hour, I'd say.
You're definitely wanking.
What? No, I don't wank. I've never been one for wanking in the shower. You've got nothing to watch.
No, man, just take the shower head off and sprinkle it on the bottom of your bollocks, mate.
I know about the tricks, but I've been desensitized to porn now. Imagination shit. You need to be watching something.
Yeah.
Or cut a pics from somebody, you know. I can't just go in the shower and have a bash on it. But the advantage of that is it's a bit of a clean-up job straight away, isn't it? You got to worry about fucking dipping your sock.
Sorry, man. I am listening. I was just looking at saying what I'm about to touch on next because it's pissing me right off.
Oh,
I think you know what I'm talking about.
Go on, do the little...
Right. Next topic. Right, for all you HGV drivers out there, especially the newly passed. I passed my HGV class 1 2 weeks ago. I don't think we've touched on this on here, have we?
I don't think we have.
Basically, I've got my class 1 license now because I can drive the big boys, you know what I mean? Applying for jobs, everyone was saying, it's so hard. Everyone's asking for 1 year experience constantly. So hard to get a job, which I found... I didn't find it hard to find a job. I found a couple of places. Obviously, big companies like Royal Mail and places like that want 1 year experience because you can understand that sort of thing. But I found a good job. I landed 2 jobs. But now they're sending you need to sign up and fill in the applications online. So you go through the process, doing it all, and you come up to this one question, and it's getting your license check, background check, and you need a code. So you type in your details, and, mate, how long have I been doing this? 3 days?
Yeah, it's been
trying to get this code. You type in your details in the DVLA website, it gives you a link, type it in, and, yeah... It just keeps on saying it can't find my details. You call up the DVLA, then they say something on their end is going to take a couple of days. They start sending you all around the works. And then you're trying to contact the employer and tell him. And then, because they're busy, do you know what I mean? They're busy people. They take like hours and hours to message you back. And that's the long process. But it's just this DVLA check. But we'll get there in the end. And as soon as we get there, we'll be out there. Just want to show you.
Merch. It's just a check for your points. Make sure you've got a clean license, whatever.
Yeah.
But as I said, I checked it this morning. Mine works, so I'm guessing it's something to do with your license. Maybe it's not processed properly yet. I haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've been on it a while.
You've been on it a while.
I said it gets sorted. I said next week I reckon you'll be in your Amazon truck or your Downton's truck. Loving life.
What are you baiting me up for, mate?
What?
You baiting me up for?
Did you not want people knowing?
Moving on. Right. Next topic. Weekends away, right? Where, like, say if you're going for a weekend away, there's different sceneries for each one. So say if you was going away with someone you had just met and you wanted to take her somewhere, where would you take her?
Cornwall. St Ives.
What?
St Ives in Cornwall, mate.
Oh, those are ridiculous. You've got places like Venice and Italy and all that. You want to take her to fucking St Ives in Cornwall?
For a weekend away, yeah. Well, I don't want to get on a plane on a Friday and on a Monday. I don't like flying. But yeah, if it's a little bit, if it's a proper holiday, yeah, I'll go somewhere a bit better. But St Ives in Cornwall, it's beautiful down there. Probably cost.
Yeah, I've heard it is.
Probably cost more than Venice because they're fucking expensive. But
can you see this gnat flying around?
Oh yeah,
I've got a gnat flying around in it, fucking size of a bus.
Well, where are you going then? Blackpool, Skegness, Butlins?
Skegness. Actually, I've got it written down here, like for a weekend away partying in England. Butlins, yeah, I've been Butlins about 6 times on adult weekenders.
Weekend, yeah, gotta be that.
Mental. If you haven't been down there, any age, don't feel like you're going to go down there and it's going to be like a nightclub where it's full of 18, 19-year-olds. Nothing like that, yeah. They do all different weekends. They do like 90s, 80s, back to the whatever, crazy. Like I've been to like most of them, and it's sick. It's a really good weekend.
Yeah,
everyone dresses up.
I've heard they're good. I've never been to one.
Really good. Everyone dresses up.
I had a terrible I've been to Butlins. It was like a family holiday when I was younger, and it was absolutely awful. Like the experience, it put me off going back for life because
What?
Oh mate, the room we were in wasn't clean. The food was shit.
Of course they're not, man.
No, I mean, but it really, really wasn't clean. Like
them rooms are full of chlamydia, mate. After a weekend.
But yeah, that's what put me off. And I think I was about like 13, 14. I went like a big family holiday. And it just wasn't like the entertainment was shit. I think we had can you remember X Factor, Chico?
Yeah.
Chico time, yeah, he was the entertainment and it was just so shit that every time I hear Butlins I just think of that. But I wouldn't mind doing like an adult weekend like mates and just that sort of thing. That'd be a different holiday.
There's certain ones as well. Don't go to like Skeggy and all that. Nah.
I've got to
go Bognor Regis.
Minehead by me.
Yeah, Minehead's by you, yeah.
That's the one we went to. See, I only ever thought there was one. Until I got older, I realised there was more. What was
three? Skegness, Minehead, and Bognor Regis.
Have you been to all 3, or?
No, I've only been Bognor. All the time. I think it's because it's the closest to me. I'm just used to it.
Yeah. I said it's a different holiday, like a lad's holiday. You ain't got no expectations like rooms and stuff.
Nah.
A bit like the in-betweeners when they go to the first one.
Yeah.
You pull up at that hotel and there's an absolute shithole.
Yeah.
You don't really care, do you? But
I do think we need to do a little lads holiday next year. Amsterdam.
What have we been talking about? Amsterdam, Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand. Female. Crack on.
Is that what you're after, is it? Gonna beat you out, mate.
Moving on. What's the worst holiday you've been on abroad? I've got a little story for this, mate.
I don't think I've ever been anywhere bad abroad.
No.
I haven't been anywhere horrible. All the places I've been, it's always been nice.
Yeah.
Well, where have you been? Like Syria or something?
Nick, close. Close.
Close to Syria?
Yeah, basically. I've been on holiday quite a lot, yeah. Like Greece, Turkey, Cyprus a few times. I've been about Portugal, a lot of Europe, but one year we tried to go to Tunisia.
Oh yeah.
Weather was mad. Like could not walk. I'm gonna catch this little fucker in a minute. It'll keep yeah, Tunisia, it was boiling, sweating, all inclusive, massive hotel, entertainment, the beer was good, everywhere was good. And then a couple of days later, we went for like, I don't know, it was about 15 days. A couple of days later, you started like smelling like shit, like sewage, yeah? I was thinking, what the fuck is this? So when you went down and went out the back door to the pool, they had like a drain blockage between like the doors and the pool.
Yeah.
And all of the shit was backing up, and it was stinking out the hotel, right? Oh, but that weren't just the thing, right? So we thought, all right, cool, because you walk past that, and the time you get to the pool, the smell's gone, and it's all hunky dory again, yeah. And then you had your private beach with beach restaurant, beach bar, whatever. And the first day I went up to the restaurant to get something to eat for lunch on the beach.
Yeah.
As I was queuing up, they had like all the trays out of like the meats, the salad, but it was all in the sun.
All right.
So it was like, right, everything's just going to be madly stale and warm. And as I've turned around, there was birds jumping on all the food, picking all the food out.
All the flies.
So I'm thinking, surely they're going to change this in a minute, right? So I'm still queuing up. I've got up there, and yeah, I've like passed him a plate. He's just moved the bird out like that, scooped it up. I said, I'm not having that. You bird, like it's birds. He's like, no, clean bird. I said, what the fuck? You can't do that.
That's normal out there because I've been to Egypt, like my favorite place. I've been there 3 times now, and we went. This is the first time we went to Cairo, like see the pyramids and stuff.
Yeah,
and it's like part of the excursion to the pyramids. We went on our food, and I shit you not, it's like we went. It's like I don't know who organised it. It must have been like a family member of this fucking house. We've had dinner in someone's house basically, and we're walking through, and she's making all the bread, and all around her is just like flies. She's out in the back garden doing this one. And it's just all flies and cats and stuff, and she's piling them all up. And the cats are sat right next to it. There's flies landing on the top. Yeah. And then went and sat in her back garden, and she gave us like all this lamb and stuff.
Yeah,
and, it was horrible. That's like the only like bad experience I've had. Yeah, like, they don't care out there, do they? Like flies and stuff like that. They're not bothered. Like they land on the food, they just bat off and they carry on eating it.
Yeah.
Obviously over here we're different. If fly lands on your food, you're getting it. New plate coming out.
Exactly, man. But the worst thing is with this holiday I was on, we went home 10 years later, I went back to the same place. I thought, you know what, it must have changed, yeah? So we booked it up. I thought, like, it was a good holiday, innit? It was just the hygiene was a bit mental, yeah? So we booked it up again. And we went to the same hotel, the same place, everything. Got there, nothing had changed. The fucking shit stink was still there. The birds were still in the food. The same fucking pool, you know, the people that dance around the pool and all that.
It's 10 years old.
They're all still there. They're still playing 50 Cent in the club, like the same songs they was playing back in the day. I just thought, this is a dire, mate.
Well, I've got sympathy for the shit thing because I don't know if we've mentioned on here. I used to like run a hotel. My mum had one.
Yeah.
Obviously, the hotel we had was like quite old, and the plumbing wasn't very good.
Yeah.
It was about 2 years in, must have been. And like we had like downstairs living accommodation because we lived in the hotel, so we were on the bottom floor. Well, anyway, all the plumbing had all blocked up, and we've been smelling it for days and days. Like you could smell like shit and piss.
Yeah.
It was getting worse and worse and worse. And because out in the little back garden we had, there's like a manhole cover. That must have been like the main part. That must have been like the main part where it all come down to. Yeah. Well, we woke up one morning and fuck knows what had happened, but it had erupted up. So there was shit, like a volcano, all up the side of the hotel, all at the windows, and like all over the garage we had. And we went into our bathroom, and it had come up through our shower. Like,
that's disgusting.
So we got like a little shower cube, and there was shit everywhere. Like, fuck is that? How many people's shit it must have been? They've been blocked up. We had like the train bloke come round. He went, "Yeah, it's just sort of toilet roll you've been using. It's blocked it all up." And he was there about 2 hours, sucking it all up. Mate, oh god, I've never seen anything so rank in my life.
Because on holidays, you're not supposed to flush the toilet roll, are you?
Yeah, I think abroad. But
no, you can't flush it abroad.
Yeah, I think like Well, they got that little thing you like put your ass in, haven't they? And it cleans it for you usually.
No, that's not for us. I think that's for it's for people who want to clean their ass.
Because it's in Egypt, they don't wipe their ass. They wash their ass because it's like
Muslims, isn't they?
Yeah. So that's what they do. But like, when I went to Egypt, that's what they had. Obviously, there was toilet roll as well.
What are they called?
One of those little poo washing things.
Yeah, little bum sink, man.
Yeah.
What are they called? I can't think. Go on, you're gonna have to check that shit. Oh my god. No, I can't think. I can't think.
What I just put in Google's mad. The washing toilet system bumhole.
What the fuck?
I just typed it all in. Oh, I can't find it.
Yeah, I went to Cyprus last year.
I just would have bid it.
Oh, that's it. I went to Cyprus last year and we got a villa, and we was told by the owner, like, do not flush any toilet roll, wet wipes, anything, because you'll block the whole system for the whole estate of all the villas.
Someone's done it, haven't they?
Yeah, so I was thinking, oh, fucking, here we go. I can have a right laugh here, yeah?
On the last day.
Obviously I didn't. But sometimes, like, do you know what I mean? You're going out to these restaurants, you're eating different food, like it can fuck you off, innit?
Yeah.
So, like, I've got, like, a whole bag, holding a fucking bag full of shit. Like, thinking, what am I going to do with this? Like, it just keeps coming. So I just fucking, like, it was funny, though, because, like, we was there with, like...
But you had a bag of your shit?
Yeah, I had to... obviously you shit in the toilet, but when you wipe your ass, you need to pull it in the bag.
Right, okay, yeah.
So what I did is I tied the bag up, and obviously... I was there, like, we was there with mates and family and that, and I would run downstairs with a bag and just throw it at someone.
Oh, nah, man.
And then, yeah, mate, it was funny, man. So everyone's, like, fucking throwing around my bag of shit. Like,
shit wipes.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny, but it sounds fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that sounds like people were living in the 1900s.
Yeah.
Just get better plumbing, man.
Yeah,
no need for it.
Started the plague, mate.
That's what it is, man.
That's good though.
You ever been on a cruise?
No, I want to go on a cruise though.
Yeah, I've been on two cruises I've been on. Honestly, like one of my favourite holidays because you go to different countries all the time.
Yeah, but it's just fucking puts me off because of the Titanic, innit?
Well, because of that now there's lifeboats for every passenger, so you're safe, you're sound. We had a conversation, didn't we? Where the other day, what would you rather, crash in a plane or sink on a boat? I'd rather sink on a boat. I can swim, can't fly.
Yeah, but if you're stuck in the middle of the ocean, you ain't swimming back.
Well, okay,
no way.
Okay, it's be enough time to get in a lifeboat, surely.
People just swim across the Thames for charity. How are you going to swim across the fucking Atlantic Ocean?
Well, I'll float long enough, I suppose.
Yeah, just lay there on your back like a seal, man. Just float yourself onto an island. Imagine being stuck on an island, though, like Castaway.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, obviously I'd hate it, but I always appealed to me. You ever watched Bear Grylls, The Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always thought that looks sick to do. But obviously only if someone will come and save me after a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but they make it look so easy because he's got the stuff already out there, isn't he?
Yeah. But I won't, obviously it won't be like Tom Hanks in Castaway. But if it's like a little setup, just like 2 weeks.
What about Ed Stafford?
Who's that?
Oh, you ain't seen that then. He's like a bit like Bear Grylls, but he's a bit more like realistic.
Little version of Ed Grylls, is he? Ed Grylls?
Ed Grylls, yeah.
Bear Grylls.
Have you ever seen Naked and Afraid?
No.
Oh, mate, you gotta watch that.
Was that a film?
No, it's like a series on Discovery.
Right, what is it? It's obviously like Bear Grylls in, is it?
No, the two people get sent into like the most remote place. Like all different, like the rainforest, the desert, the plains in Africa or something, naked.
Oh,
just with a bag.
Like naked?
Yeah, they're naked, yeah.
Wow.
You can see a bit of bum. Obviously, you can't see the other bits, but yeah, they've got like a bag and they're allowed to take one thing with them to last 21 days. What would your one thing be to last 21 days?
I don't know. Because obviously you've got to carry it about, haven't you?
Yep. You got to carry it in a bag. It's got to be something that's going to help you survive.
But probably one of those. I don't know if you see them, like these little tube things.
Right.
If you go to a lake, you suck the water up, and it takes all the bacteria out. So the only thing you're drinking is clean water.
Yeah, I've seen them take that. I've seen them take that, but sometimes it doesn't always work.
Well, you're fucked.
Yeah, actually, no,
I do know a way. Like, if you get this, is what I watch on the island. If you get sock, then you filter the water through the sock and then into boiling water.
Yeah.
See, I think I'd be all right. I'd be just
okay. So how can you boil the water?
Well, this is where it gets complicated. So obviously, get flint with the stones. Do it that way.
What? That's okay. So your flint is your one item. You can't take a sock as well.
Yeah, well, no, I'd say use stones. Just flint them together. Or get a stick. Do that little technique.
You see them when they're doing it though. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Like you see them drink bad water because they just can't handle it, and they get really ill and taken off the show. Man, you need to watch it. Really good, man.
Depends how old
really good. I'd probably take either. You can take a flint, can't you, to start a fire?
Yeah.
I'd probably either take that or just a massive machete to catch like food and then try and make fire from wood and stuff like that. But it'd be sick though, isn't it? Like 21 days without food, that'd be a good diet, wouldn't it?
Yeah, said I'm a celebrity. Go on that for 3 weeks.
You see people on there, you see them losing kilos, mate. Trust me, it's good.
Yeah, living on fucking insects.
Yeah, they've got two. They've got Naked and Afraid where two people go in, a man and a woman, and they've got to last 21 days. That's just like one episode is one whole thing, so you'll be able to see it. Or they've got the XL version where like 10 of them go in, and they've got to spend like 40 days. But obviously, if they only catch a little snake or something, they start fighting over it and going their separate ways and losing each other. Mate, it's crazy, man.
We'll try.
Get on it. Get on it. It's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing stuff like that. But only for like a TV show. I want to fucking crash on an island.
Love Island, mate.
You ever seen Green Inferno?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, that's a horror film. Like they crash on an island. There's like all tribal people, like fucking skinning them alive and shit.
Do you know that's a true story?
Yeah, I think it was, based on a true film.
I'm sure it was George Bush as well. Or something to do with George Bush's little team or something was on an aeroplane. They crashed on a remote island and got taken over by tribes. And they chopped them up and ate them and stuff.
Yeah. Because there's one island you can't go on, can you? Because they don't know about it. I think it's just off of India. They don't know about anything. Like they will literally kill you if you go on there.
They just live in the middle of the forest. Yeah.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? Like
I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube on it, where journalists go deep into the jungle and find these people, and these tribes like come up to them and they're just like staring at them because they've never seen people before.
They're like white.
They're like trying to. Yeah, they're like white, and they're trying to like touch them and getting scared to touch and running off and like, making mad noises, like mad.
I'd rather be living. Thanks to our live audience, we have. Right, settle down. Well, yeah. But you ever watch Apocalypta?
I've heard of it, and I ain't watched it.
Oh, man, you got to watch that. That's a tribe film. That's crazy.
I've heard, is it?
Yeah, and I actually think because it was Mel Gibson made it, directed it, and he actually used like proper tribes people.
Yeah?
Yeah, give it a watch. It's like 2 hours long, but it's sick.
Shout out Mel Gibson, man. Braveheart.
Never watched that.
Ain't you?
No, it's like one of those films I'm embarrassed to watch, like Scarface. Never seen that.
Why?
I've never watched it.
Why are you embarrassed to watch it?
No, I'm embarrassed to say I've not watched it.
Oh, I thought you said you were too embarrassed to watch it.
No, it's like one of those films, like, Godfather, I never watched them.
Nah.
So they're too old now. I've gone past it.
I like Scarface. That's a big film, mate.
Yeah, you said, didn't you, when I said it? But I have to give it a watch one day. Everyone raves about it. You still chasing that fly, right?
Yeah, I keep seeing it flying somewhere.
How big is it? 'Cause you get those massive ones, they make the most noise.
Yeah, the big blue bottle things.
Yeah, I had one in my bedroom the other night. I had to get rid of it. It was doing my head in.
That's your rotten, spunky boxes, mate. That's what's bringing that in.
No, it's because it gets hotter. You've got the windows and everything open. They always come in.
They come in. Out. It's because it's muggy weather outside.
Yeah.
So they hover about wheelie bins and everything, and you open one window and they're like, yes, let's go. Bang, they're straight in.
They're all flying around the light bulbs.
Yeah.
We've got none in here now, thankfully.
When's the new Strange Things come out?
July
1st, isn't it?
I think it was 11th. Stranger Things 4. Second phase. That's what, isn't it?
Big shout out to Defens. Yeah, on my Instagram, go check it up. _Defens. We was chatting about Stranger Things. Because you know the scene, I ain't gonna say too much of it because people ain't seen it. But you know the scene, the proper Max scene.
Well, the one where she's in it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Or the music, where you first heard the song.
Yeah. Yeah, that part there, that's a powerful scene, that, isn't it?
Or where she's running, yeah.
Yeah, that's a powerful scene. And I see him put up on his Instagram, because I was thinking about the same scene and must have been flicking through. And he put up the scene and I was just like, mate. And he said, like, it is a bit like Nightmare on Elm Street, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is the first season that it's felt more grown up, more horror. Like the way people are dying in it.
Yeah.
That wasn't like that in the season 1 or anything.
No, it ain't too, like, kiddie, is it?
No. So that's why I like it more now.
Yeah.
But the way it ended, was you expecting that?
No. I wasn't.
I figured it out at the beginning of the episode. I was thinking, I reckon he is.
A little bit shady, a little bit shady, yeah.
But I wasn't expecting it to go the way it did, but it was really, really good. But the annoying thing is now I want to watch the other two. Yeah,
so them two are coming out. I think one's an hour and a half and one's 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
But I think I've heard after that there's going to be another season, so...
The thing now is people just always want more, don't they?
Well, I think... Because with box sets, they bring out 3 seasons. They're good. And then they have like a major 2-year break, bring out another season, and it just kills off the show. So that was shit.
As long as you keep I find with most box sets, if you can keep the cash you've got from the beginning, then you're all right. Like, look at Walking Dead. Everybody in it now. I think it's only Daryl and Carol from season 1. And it's shit now.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as Rick Grimes left, that's when that show died. Like, Stranger Things, as long as they keep that core, you'll be sound. But, yeah, I can't see them... it's Netflix's biggest show, and it got to be.
Yeah. That season 3 just boosted it into a whole different...
Yeah.
You just want more now. You want more.
What's the thing? I was when it first came out, I was reluctant to watch it. Didn't see much about it. It just seems like 4 kids on a bus. I can't watch that. It's just fucking charged.
Yeah.
Then it started winning awards, didn't it? Like, it won a BAFTA. And I thought, must be all right. And I gave it a go. I was like, fuck me, it's good.
Yeah, it took me 3 times to watch it. I watched it the first time, as you said, you saw kids and monsters. I thought, nah, they're dead.
Yeah, and it is compared to now, the season end now, it is very childish, the first one, but so you've got to persist with it.
Yeah, mate. 100%.
It's definitely one of my favourite shows now of all time.
Yeah. What topic did you say you had? What did you want to bring?
I always get fascinated by this. Right, I'll give you this scenario. You've walked in the shop, you look in the window, it's a Friday, you're in millions, 144 million. You think, fuck it, I'll buy a ticket.
Oh,
you win it. You're the only person, you've won 140 million.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Right, first thing I'm doing, I'm belling them up, obviously, saying I won.
Right, yeah, you've done all that. Like, it's in your account now. You go to your little NatWest or wherever you are.
Yeah.
It says £140 million.
What I'm doing is
well, wherever you
probably
in it, but
I'm probably going on holiday, and I'm going to sit down and write. Probably go on holiday for a month. Sit down and write out my whole life on what I'm going to do.
A bucket list
with it. Yeah. What about you?
I see mine's completely different, right? I'm going to buy my house. Like, it's going to be my headquarter one. And then I'm going to spend 6-8 months in there, not spend a penny. And I'm going to get a private chef in, fucking personal trainer. And I get myself like proper in shape. And I'm just going to hide myself away 6-8 months.
Yeah.
Get my like health into as good as I can. And then I'm going to go out and do whatever I want. I'll buy a fucking yacht. Sail around. Just go wherever I want to go. Wake up every morning. Whatever I want to do that morning is what I'll do.
Yeah.
Eat what I want. Obviously in
Imagine that though.
Moderation.
What's the first thing you'll buy?
I said it would be the house. Like it'd be like my dream. I don't know where it'd be in this country. And then I would just buy probably like 10 properties that I could rent out, and that'd be like my income. And I'd probably try and spend that.
Why would you even be worrying about your income? 145 million.
Yeah, like I want to.
You're worried about getting a £1,200 from old Tom Jones down in fucking
well, no, but
some estate.
I want to earn more. Like I'll invest and stuff. And
what, you would want to earn more than 145 mil?
Well, no, but I'd want to have like something there that's coming in.
Mate, you wouldn't even be able to spend it by the time you die.
Yeah, I know, but I would. That's what I'd buy like 20, 30 houses, buy them all up, and then because think how much you most probably earn about 200, 300 grand a year through that.
Yeah, I'd buy probably £1 million houses, flip them after. You think you buy £10 million houses already done up, spend 10 mil, leave them there. Within 5 years, they'll be worth 2 mil, 1.8 mils. Just keep flipping property.
The prices will all go up. And I said, if you just say for example, I bought them, they were earning me 300 grand a year.
Yeah,
so you'd have interest. I would then live off the interest that my lottery winnings is making, plus that. Because I won't want to because there's some people, they had £140 million, 10 years time, they got nothing.
No, you can spunk it.
But I want
to about the guy who won it. The guy who won the lottery. He won something fucking. It was outrageous. About 700 grand, I think. I think it might have been more. No, I think it was about 1.5 mil.
Yeah.
And within the month he spent it.
So
down the casino. He spunked it all down the casino.
Oh no, that's one place I wouldn't bother going. I thought.
Why would you want to go to the casino? I'd go for like a lads' night out.
Yeah, like if you go in Vegas or something. But I wouldn't be there. Look, what are you trying to win? That's mad. But
Crazy,
that's what I do. I want to live off the stuff, what the money was earning. I'd live off that.
Yeah.
Obviously, then when you want to go and buy something fucking mad, like a fucking sports car or boat.
Off-road car, big off-road track, just take it out there and just rip it up, mate.
Yeah,
love that shit.
I think that's what I'd do.
I'll buy a band of truckers, truck fleet, all 6 of us,
all
going up and down the road.
On 100 grand a year.
There it is. I'll finally pay for your class 1 for you.
Sweet. Better win it this week then.
With a truck to celebrate after you passed.
I wonder how long it takes to get. Do you reckon it's quite quick? Like 140 million? Because someone won it, didn't they, the other week? They were £144 million.
Yeah, but you don't get the 144 mil. You can, if you get paid in instalments. Like you can either choose to get paid like 10k a month, 20k a month, or if you want to take the whole lot. Apparently, they don't give you the whole money. So, say if you won 145 mil and they said you want the whole lot in one lump sum in your bank, then they'll probably only give you about 100 mil.
Really?
Which I think is a con because it's supposed to be tax-free money, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want a 10 grand a month thing. That'd be shit.
10 grand a month, not dead. Just give me a fucking 100 mil.
It's good, but if you just want 100, you'll die before. You wouldn't be able to spend it, would you?
No, I'll take the whole lot.
Fucking like 200 years, I'd take. Well, don't it? 10 grand a month. That's 120 grand a year.
You'd have to pass it down, wouldn't you? If you can. I suppose you can.
Yeah. Well, you can't give money, can you? That's one thing you're not allowed to do.
Ain't you?
Like, say you want, just say, for example, you had the 144 million. You couldn't just say, oh, to your kids, oh, there's 10 mil. They wouldn't I think you could do it, but it'd be taxed ridiculously. I think the only thing you could do is, like, you buy your kids a house and then put in their name.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But I have this conversation all the time, and I say to people, you'll be surprised the amount of people you don't talk to now just slowly come out of the woodwork.
Yeah. That's the thing. I got such a big family.
Yeah.
If I had 144 million, I'd definitely be getting a few messages. All right, how's it going? How you been?
Yeah, all right, bro.
Long time no speak. Yeah.
God.
It's going to carry on being a long time as well.
Yeah, fuck off.
But nah, I would sort quite a few family members out, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
If I won 144 million, yeah, I'd buy everybody a house in Bristol.
Yeah, I'd sort my close family.
That'd be it. I'd be like, right, I'll buy this fucking house, but that's it then. You ain't tapping me up for nothing more.
Exactly.
So
there's your ass. Fuck off.
If I bought a mate, and then I look on Rightmove in a couple of months' time and fucking things up for sale or something. Crafty bastard.
Yeah.
So that's why if I did it, I think I might keep everything in my name.
Yeah, keep it in your name and move them in.
So you ain't got to worry about all the bills.
I'll buy them a cheeky mini metro, couple of grand.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd sort of like my close, immediate family out, definitely.
I'd sort out who I'd feel in my heart would sort me out.
Yeah.
That's how I'd work it. And that's why I'd have to go away to somewhere like a massive villa and sit there for a month and just write down my whole life.
Yeah, proper.
Who I'm going to sort out, what I'm going to do. I'd even sit down with like a major fucking like accountant and ask for his like advice on
definitely
things.
Have to get financial help. I sort out a proper studio. Get some maths from the staff studio.
Matt from the staff taking over, mate. We'll be global doing fucking podcasts on a yacht.
You'd be able to pay anybody to come on, wouldn't you?
£5 million yacht out in fucking south of France or something like that. Just
the thing you could. But it's a fantasy. It's never going to fight. So people always win. They're always like in their 50s.
Yeah. You did have to, what about that person who won it? She had a direct debit coming out of her bank account for lucky dips. £2 or something for a lucky dip during COVID. 1 week, her numbers come in, all of her numbers, she could have won the whole lottery, but I then found out that the money had run out in her bank and the direct debit didn't come out. Oh my God.
Me.
Imagine that.
Oh, you'd want to kill yourself.
I would smash someone's face in, mate. I tell you. It'd be my own face off a wall.
Oh,
imagine that.
You'd want to jump off a bridge. You'd be fucking gutted.
I think it was because she had to spend her money to get something.
Yeah, you most probably like, oh, fuck the lottery this week. I'll buy a fucking pasty from Greg's.
Yeah.
And you could have won, well, assuming it was major lottery.
I'll go down Costa and buy a latte because I'm just fancy one because I'm an idiot, right?
What's the thing? You reckon you got to do... this was a few years ago I read this. If you played the lottery every week for 14 years, did the same numbers, then you would win, not necessarily the jackpot, but you would win a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
But I think 14 years every week, how much money is that?
Well, it's £2 a time now, isn't it?
Yeah, so quite a bit of money you've put into it. You could probably just win what you put in back.
Exactly. Clever, mate.
But I never do it. Do you ever play lottery? I'd never do it.
No, I've done it about twice in my life.
I'll do it when it comes on 140 minutes. So fuck me, I'll go and buy one now then.
Yeah.
That'd be the only time I do it, and you're never going to win. We'll do lucky dips as well, so it's pointless.
Yeah.
But I got to get on it. I might just download the app.
Start doing direct debit.
Yeah. But then again, I'd rather do accumulators, like football accumulators.
You'll have to save some dough, because if you don't forget, if you're getting off Wisecracker, Dan 20 on the code, 20% off.
No, Dan is daft. Saving
Dan
you money.
Is daft.
Saving you money, mate.
Dan is daft. He'll be on the next podcast.
Don't ask him for his 45%. No, he ain't going to give you that.
No, that's for him, mate. Tight ass.
No one knows. You know what they're like.
Yeah, but
I'm joking. I love you, Dan. You're saying. If you give me the 45%, I love you more.
yeah, we got Taz, man. He's a vegan.
Carrot cruncher.
Yeah. Oh, puppy. Is that all your topics for this this episode?
Yeah, because we covered the other two.
Yeah.
One was the music and film stuff.
Cool. Right, that's it. We're going to wrap this one up then.
Sweet.
Season 6, Mouse from the South. As you know, links down in the description. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Spotify. More to come. More guests to come. It's going to get bigger and better. So stay tuned in. Episode 6, Mouse from the South. I've been Ricky. Laurie Lids. Peace.
Peace.